Okay, welcome to this lesson on the factorization of quadratic expressions. But let's start by understanding what is factorization and how can we do that. A very simple way would be factorizing. Factorization is actually the extraction of common factors from the terms in an expression. So if I have AB plus AC, and both of them have the common factor of A, I could simply extract A out and I get A times B plus C. In the sense, factorization is in fact the opposite or the reverse of expansion. In the previous chapters, we learned that we could expand a term such as A times B plus C by just multiplying A to B and multiplying A to C, and that's where we get AB plus AC. In the sense now, if we want to do the reverse, this is called a factorization, and that's where we extract the negative common factors. And if we extract the negative common factors, this will mean that we have to divide the terms by the negative factors. So let's go through some very simple ideas here. So first I have 6x plus 72. Over here, I would like to factorize out a common factor, and usually you go for the lowest common factor, and you will actually do 6 times, you divide by 6 on all terms, right? You extract out 6 and you will get x remaining from 6x, and from 72 you divide by 6 or kind of extract 6 out, you'll get 12. One way to check, do the expansion. Do you still get the same thing? Of course, if we have more complicated things here that has a negative value, over here I would like to actually extract out a negative value. Okay, I would like to extract out negative 4. And there's a common variable here, which is b. Alright, so I'm going to extract out negative 4b. Okay, you can extract out both numbers and variables, no problem. And over here, since you extracted a negative factor, what you're going to have left is a positive term left, which is 12c. And since you extracted a negative from the positive, you're going to leave left with a negative term. And let's go down to quadratic expressions. So over here is a very simple quadratic expression where you don't have the constant term, but how can we actually factorize such quadratic expressions? Very simple. You look at the numbers, you ask yourself, is there any lowest common factor? And there is a lowest common factor of 8. Is there other common variables? In this case, there is x. So you can factorize out 8x. So what's left is actually from 8x squared, you factorize out 8x. It's just like you're dividing 8x from 8x squared, and you're left with x over here. And from the other side, you will have with 3. So this is also called a factorization as well, and this is what we're going to focus on this chapter on quadratic factorization of quadratic expressions.